Hi, this is Kyrene with Kyrene & Company. Today we're going to talk about the Pure Wave. My client, we've already did some cupping on her back earlier, and now we're just working some trigger points that are giving her a lot, well actually tender points that are giving her a lot of discomfort, reduced range of motion. So I'm going to turn on my Pure Wave. We've already worked this area. And what I'm trying to do, if you can come in a little bit closer, with my finger you can tell that we have some hypertonic tissue here it just is a boings. What's that percentage rate? What point is it painful on a scale of 1 to 10? Tell me when I'm there.
4.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my Pure Wave. I'm simply holding it in the area with the muscle that is very hypertonic. It's almost ropey. And what this vibration is going to do, it's going to soften it and loosen it. We had knots the whole way up. We've pretty much reduced them all. They started at like a pain level of 8 and we're to a 4. What's this one here?
I would say we're at a 3.
Okay, so I'm going to wait till we get to a 2. And then I worked under her armpit on the side, so the serratus anterior. I released a whole bunch of tight muscles down under here. So good. It feels better now. So that everything here is smoother. Now I'm going to move over to this side. And I've already been working the serratus anterior, and as you can see, the scapula is still a little raised. It wasn't as bad as this side, but I'm gonna go ahead and take your arm lightly and put it on your head. And so when I touch a spot that's uncomfortable, just give me like a pain level so I know if I need to stay there. So I'm just gonna kind of work my way up. Anything in there? No? Anything in there?
No.
Okay. So do you think we worked all this out?
Let's go with a 4 in there.
4 right here?
Yeah.
So more up towards the levator scapula. The top of her scapula, that muscle's a little tight.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me because all this muscle here, it doesn't hurt her, but it's extremely tight. And when I take my fingers and go up into it, notice how white all that is. There's not a lot of chi and blood moving in that area, so let me take your arm back down and see if we have it in another area.
Yes.
Okay, I was going to say, because you see how that's just not smooth and it's super tight. And you see when I put my fingers there, all that white? I really want to, oh there we go, right in there. How about in there?
I'd say that's a 6.
Okay, so I'm in between the rib cage. I'm trying not to be on a bone. I'm really just trying to hit the soft tissue and just loosen it. This machine is just going to vibrate it and loosen it. Let me know when it goes to about a 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to finish off with some palpation. So right there?
Yes.
What's that pain level?
I'd say a 4.
Okay, so we'll work this one out, and then what I'll do is I'll finish up with some strong palpation just to move a lot of chi and blood and get a little more circulation in here. Has that reduced any?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off. And then I'll go ahead and have you stand over there so you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull the sheet up, and I'm going to be mindful of where her thoracics are. And just ignore all this lotion here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice squat. Is that too hard?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to stay here. My spine is right here. I'm not going to hit on her spine. I'm simply staying in the soft tissue. This might sound like it hurts, but it doesn't really hurt. It like feels amazing.
Right there.
Okay, so my client says, oh my gosh, right there. This is tapotment. This just brings in more chi, more blood. Just enhances the healing. I like to really work it from top to bottom, side to side. Again, this is Kareen with Kareen and Company. Thank you. Please like my page and subscribe.